modern lifestyle not only brings the stress from outside in, but we by ourselves also creates the stress. We are inducing ourselves into certain habits like smoking, drinking, and some other habits. Now these things on a regular basis going to be affecting a lot our human organism. If these things are done on a regular basis, these things becomes the biggest cause, one of the biggest cause of having problems like metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a common term used for various degenerative disorders happening in different sections of our body. Now, metabolic syndrome on a long term leads to cardiovascular problems. Cardiovascular diseases are a group of diseases in which there are several things which we can include. One of the very common thing is high blood pressure, and due to that we have a risk of strokes. Second thing is hardening of the arteries or blockages in the arteries, and due to that the sufficient supply of the blood is not maintained by our organism. If the sufficient supply of the blood is not happening, lack of nourishment takes place to the cellular level. If the lack of nourishment takes place at the cellular level, that leads to the early death of the cell. Early death of the cell leads to the early death of tissues, early death of organs, system, and organism. If we collect the data from WHO, World Health Organization, it comes up with a ratio of 21% death happening with the total deaths just due to heart problems, cardiovascular diseases. And this is one of the common problem which we have in our modern lifestyle. Now, if we just see why the blood pressure is high, if you see why the arteries are becoming harder, that leads to more higher blood pressure, it all goes back to our eating habits, it all goes back to our sitting and standing habits, and it all goes back to our process of respiration, breathing. Some of our emotions also affect the way our heart beats, the way we breathe, or our food habits. So there are several ways we are affecting ourselves when it comes to cardiovascular system. So how to restore? Again, the same basics: improving the diet, posture, breathing, and thinking process. If we go in detail of heart diseases or cardiovascular problems, why the hardening of arteries are there? So hardening of the arteries, it's due to a hormone called noradrenaline. That is a vasoconstrictor. If we connect it with the pattern of our bad breathing or improper breathing patterns, hypocapnia, which is CO2 deficiency, is a common cause of vasoconstriction. If a person is having a habit to breathe through the mouth instead of through the nose, these are the people also develops vasoconstriction due to lack of CO2. Lack of CO2 is there due to hyperventilation. That means too much air is moving in and out. When it comes to eating habits, our food is a combination of carbohydrate, protein, fats, minerals, vitamins, water, etc. Fat, we can divide into two. When it comes to the fat moving in our blood vessels, there are two types of fat: high density lipoprotein and low density lipoprotein, HDL and LDL. HDL is called good cholesterol or good fat. Now LDL1 is called bad cholesterol, bad fat. Now, excess amount of LDL going to be getting collected in our arteries somewhere, and then the calcium moving in our blood becomes a plaque over that cholesterol, and that leads to the blockages of the arteries, and due to that the sufficient amount of blood is not moving. If the proper nourishment is missing from the cellular environment, that leads to the early death of the cell. If the proper nourishment is not reaching to heart, that leads to heart attack, heart arrhythmia, or any other heart related problems. So how to improve this condition? Again, we need to improve the amount of HDL in our diet. Now, what is the rich source of HDL in our diet? The rich source of HDL in our diet is vegetable oils, vegetables, fruits, and the natural things. But when it comes to the source of LDL, that is meat, poultry, and all sorts of unsaturated fat. Trans fat is a big source of LDL. Fast food habits going to be creating the LDL level very intensely, and that becomes the biggest cause of the blockages in our arteries. So somehow we need to find the balance of these two different types of cholesterol. Relaxation in yoga means rhythm. Everything has its rhythm in our organism. Our heart has a rhythm, 72 strokes per minute. Our respiratory system has a rhythm, 12 breaths per minute. Each and every section working in a specific rhythm. So relaxation, when it comes to human organism from yogic perspective, means maintaining the rhythm of our human organism. Rhythm leads to repair. Repair is a healing process. If something is damaged, we can repair that. But that's only possible if an organism is functioning in a relaxed state, in a rhythmic state. Repair leads to rejuvenation, the feel-good factor behind yogic practices. People talk about yoga, they practice yoga, and then they say we feel good. Now, what makes them feel good? Because they are able to bring themselves back to the rhythm, and that rhythm leads to repair. That means the healing is on a higher side. That means parasympathetic tone is stronger, and due to that, they feel good. Now, this rejuvenation on a longer term, if we have maintained that, leads to reprogramming. Yoga talks about the total transformation of the personality. Bring some time for yourself from the hectic schedule and restore your health and happiness back. Namaste. Sitting straight, chest open, eyes closed, shoulders rolling back and down slightly, and gently bring your palms together in front of the heart center. Take a deep breath in. Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You may gently rub your palms and put them over your closed eye. Open your eyes inside and gently release your hands. Sitting straight, chest open, shoulders rolling back and down. We're going to be doing one round of Ujjayi breath. So gently close your glottis, and at the time of inhalation and exhalation, produce a sound of ocean through your throat. Once you're done with the 10 breath, come back to the natural breathing process and start witnessing in which manner you're breathing in and out. It's time to roll into humming bee breath. So use your hand gesture to block your ear. Fingers in front of your face. Inhale, and while you exhale, create the sound, which is humming bee, for 5 breaths. So once you're done with the 5 humming bee breath, very gently release your hands to your knees. Keeping your eyes closed, gently inhale and raise your arms up over your head. And collapse your fingers. Turn your palm upward and elongate your spine. Exhale and bring your arms down gently. Raise your right arm up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, lean to the left and support your trunk with your left forearm. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale, arms down. Inhale, your left arm up and lean to the right, left arm remaining on top of your left ear. Inhale to the center and exhale, arms down. Both of the arms to the side, parallel to the floor. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left arm rolling around, and a gentle twist. Now inhale, again, arms to the side, parallel to the floor. Left hand to the knee, right knee, and turn, look back for a gentle twist. Inhale again, arms to the side, parallel to the floor, and gently release them down on your knees. Normalize your breath and relax yourself. Now gently anchor your toes, palms in line with each other, fingers apart and active. Lift your knees and come up into downward facing dog. Palms in line, fingers apart and active, pressing the floor. Gently walking forward towards the hands. Straight leg, straight spine, open chest, looking in front without straining the neck. Bend your knees and come all the way up. Release your arms to the side and normalize your breath. Place your palms in front, in line with each other. Anchor your toes and gently lift yourself up into downward facing dog. So palm in line with each other, fingers apart and active, and you're lifting your sitting bones up and high. Once your breath is normal, walk forward towards your hand. Straight legs, straight spine, open chest, looking in front without straining the neck. Bend your knees and come all the way up. Stretch yourself up and high. Release your arms to the side and normalize your breath. Now it's time to roll ourselves into sun salutation with equestrian. Now inhale, and while you exhale, bring your palms together in front of the heart center. Inhale, go up and back. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, your right leg back into this equestrian. Exhale, downward facing dog. Retain your breath into knee, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Normalize your breath here. Relax yourself. Once your breath is normal, lift your right leg back and up. And bring your right foot in front into the equestrian. Bring your hands down to the floor and bring your back leg in front. Inhale, straighten your spine halfway through. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up and back. And exhale into the prayer. Inhale, go up and back. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale your left leg back into the equestrian. Looking up. Exhale into downward facing dog. Retain your breath into knee, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Normalize your breath here. Relax yourself. Now it's time for your left leg to go up and back. And bring your left foot in front in between your hands into the equestrian. And bring your palms down either edge of your foot and bring your back leg in front. Inhale, straighten your spine halfway through. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Exhale into the prayer. Now gently come into the BHRAMARI, and we're going to be trying lion's roar. So make your knees go apart and place your hands in between. So we're going to do it 2 times. So inhale. Relax. Normalize your breath. Inhale. And back into Vajrasana. Normalize your breath. Now bend both of your knees to the left side and come up into Vajrasana. Sitting straight with open chest, spine straight, head nicely resting on top. And very gently move into the child position, and from child position into cobra. Slide in front, come up in cobra, and go back into child position again. Second time into cobra, and back into child pose. Third time again into cobra, and back into child's pose. It's time to try our camel pose. So gently on the kneeling position. Keeping your knees hip width distance and trying to find the balance in the position first. Once you're ready, inhale, raise your right arm up and roll it back to grab the right heel. Inhale, the left arm up and exhale to the left heel. Keep your chest open and release your head back and down. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Keep in the mind that when you're coming back, chest comes first, chin follows. So, but stay there in the pose for a few breaths. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now very gently come back, hands one by one, supporting your lower back. And release your arms to the side, back into Vajrasana. So sitting in Vajrasana with spine straight, chest open. Inhale, raise your arms to the side, parallel to the floor. And exhale, twist yourself to the left side. Inhale, raise your arms again. To the side of your shoulder, parallel to the floor, and twist to the right. Inhale back, arms to the side, and twist to the left. Inhale again, arms to the side, to the shoulder, parallel to the floor, and twist to the other side. Inhale, arms to the side, and down. Relax. Roll yourself to the right side. And bring your left foot over your right knee. Inhale, raise your left arm up and going back to support your spine. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale, fix at the knee and twist. Keeping the position with normal breathing, looking back. Very gently turn yourself back to the center. bring your left foot back and roll to the other side. Once you are balanced, bring your right foot over your left knee. Inhale, raise your right arm up and exhale back. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, fix and twist. Looking back, normal breathing. Now very gently turn yourself back to the center. Release your legs straight. Now very gently release your legs straight into Dandasana. And lay down on your back. Normalize your breath, relax yourself. Now bend both of your legs, knee pointing upward, heel closer to your sitting bones, foot on the floor. So feet's on the floor. We are preparing ourselves for the bridge. Once you feel your breath is normal, now gently lift your pelvis up with inhalation and support the waistline with your hand. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Once you feel stable and comfortable, the support which is there helping your pelvis up with the hand. Now it's time to raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now very gently bring the legs down, balance yourself and raise the other leg up. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Very gently, the legs coming down. And gently release yourself on your back without any jerk. Release your legs straight and normalize your breath. Now bend your left leg, knee pointing upward, foot to the floor. Right leg active, toe pointing upward. Inhale, raise your leg up 90 degree. Exhale, it's coming down to the floor, 2 inches up. Inhale, 90 degree. Exhale, legs down. Inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, and exhale 5. Release your legs down to the floor and straighten your left leg. Bend the right leg, knee pointing upward, foot to the floor. Left leg active, toe pointing upward. Inhale, raise your left leg up 90 degree. And exhale, not to the floor, 2 inches up. Inhale 2. And exhale 2. Inhale 3. and exhale 3. Inhale 4 and exhale 4. Inhale 5 and exhale 5. Release your legs down. Release your legs straight, both of them, and normalize your breath. Now inhale, raise both of your legs up over your head, support your back, and lift yourself gently up into shoulder stand. Weight of the body resting onto the shoulder stand, legs together, feet together, toes pointing upward. Keep yourself there for a few breaths, make yourself as comfortable as possible. Once your breath is rhythmic and spontaneous, it's time for your right leg to come down over your head to the floor, left leg staying at the same place. And gently back into shoulder stand, leg coming back. Now release the other leg down to the floor. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now very gently the legs back. And it's time for both of the legs to go down into plow. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Fingers collapsed, arms down to the floor. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now gently bend your knees towards your ear. Straighten your legs again. And very gently roll yourself vertebrae by vertebrae on your back for the supine position. Release your legs straight. Normalize your breath. Bring your arms under your butt, palms down to the floor for the fish. Keeping your legs together, plantar flexion of the ankle. Whenever you feel ready, gently lift your chest and anchor the crown. Be there for a few breaths with open chest. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Now very gently release yourself from the pose, release your arms and relax yourself on your back. Arms to the side, normal breathing. Now bend both of your legs. We are going to the spinal rotation and release both of your knees to the right side and look to the left. Arms to the side. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Now very gently bring your knees back to the center and going to the other side. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. Bring yourself back and release your legs straight. Arms to the side. Normalize your breath. Legs together, feet together, toes pointing upward. Now put your right heel on top of your left toes. And twist yourself to the left side. Lift your pelvis, creating 90 degrees to the floor. Again, arms going to the side. Gently make yourself come back, laying supine. Release your foot down. Put your left heel on top of your right toes. And turn yourself to the other side. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. And very gently back to the center. Arms to the side. Normal breathing. Once you feel relaxed, now it's time to raise your right leg up 90 degrees. Grab the right big toe with your left hand and bring it down to the left side. Keep breathing, keep relaxing in the pose. With every exhalation, the twist is going deeper and deeper. You're looking to the right. Now very gently bring your leg back to the center and down. Now raise the other leg up 90 degrees. Grab the big toe and bring it down to the other side. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing. Now very gently bring yourself back to the center and release your legs down. Legs go apart. Arms apart, palms facing upward, and relax into the Shavasana. Surrender yourself to the floor. Release all the tensions. Aim of Shavasana is to bring the nerve impulse to the minimum possible. Slightest of the movement going to be breaking the relaxation. Is not desired. Bring your awareness to the toes and start moving gently and slowly to your fingers, moving gently and slowly to the head, going side by side, right and left. Now once you're awake enough, raise your arms up over your head, bring your legs closer and stretch yourself from the toes to the top. Now bend your left leg and gently roll to the right side and be there for a few breaths. And it's time to come up into a sitting cross-leg meditative position. Maintain your eyes closed. Yoga says, eat seasonal and reasonal. Seasonal, how many of us are eating? We need to question. Modern lifestyle, as I've said, gave us the sophistication but took many things away. Sophistication in the sense, we can eat mango throughout the year. But nature has produced the mango only for a particular season in the year. So if I'm eating a food which is not seasonal, for sure that's going to affect my health on different levels. So food coming from cold storage, with preservatives, with artificial colors and flavors, all these things are the challenge for the body and creating stress in the body. Our body has no way to rectify these artificially created chemicals because body by nature is made for natural things. If we are not eating natural and we are eating all these artificial things, our body is working hard to bring energy out of those chemicals. But we can still appreciate our organism, that how hard it works, how efficiently it works. Still, we are alive. Still, we are working, but with lack of energy. We are not enjoying the life. It seems we are just alive. So when it comes to food and yoga, yoga says, eat seasonally. On top, eat reasonably. In yoga tradition, it's supposed to be a sacred ceremony where I have time, I'm sitting with peaceful mind, and then I'm having my meal.